Yo, what's going on, everybody? We're back with some more Out of War. We're here. We're back today. Sorry, guys, for a little bit of a late start. I was trying to get going a little bit earlier, but some things came up that I had to address. So, yeah. So, Nat, thank you guys very much for coming in and saying what's up in the chat. Make sure you guys say, hey. Say what's up with Jake. What's up, Rob, XXL, Randy, Dustin, and Grumpy, which we have in the chat with us today here on Twitch. We got T-Man. We got Big Rig, dude. Make sure you guys come in the chat. Make sure you guys smash the like button. We got Tatico in the chat. What's up, dude, with the big giant wave? Got here. Roll, and then we'll give you guys a little bit of a breakdown of what we did yesterday. If you guys did not watch the stream yesterday, I'll give you a little bit of a recap here. So we are finishing off. If you didn't watch yesterday's stream, yeah, you know, listen up, Twitch. These ads need to just piss off. Go away. Stop bugging people. Got Bag of Hammers dropping the 5 gifted, man. Can we get a hype in the chat for Bag? Thank you guys very much for coming in today. Make sure you guys smash the like button, dudes. Get it up on the top of the somewhere up there. You know what I mean? It helps out. You guys know what to do. I don't and that stuff. You guys know. What's up, Peter? Good morning. Big ol' hype for Bag dropping that. Hunting them grays, dude. All right, so yesterday on stream, what you guys probably noticed is we were doing a lot of the work on the decoing the rest of the dam project from the season 4. So we have been pretty much just focusing on the building portion of it. There's no real, we're not really doing any digging because we need to finish up the decoration on this part of the project. So we pulled out the nukes, we pulled out everything because there's a lot of stuff that needs to be cored out. Yesterday, like I was saying, if you didn't know, not really gonna be doing any more of the digging on this season. Right, so this season, which was season 4, we're still doing season 4, and we're moving into working on hopefully stabilizing the save, and then hopefully, crossing fingers, we'll be able to do season 5 on this save. If not, we'll have to do it on another save, but hoping we can do it on this save. So lots of things have changed in the game. If you guys didn't know, they haven't been around. Obviously, multiplayer's here, right? So that's a big one, and you know, continuing to build on this has been a great. It's been really fun. Yesterday was amazing how much we got done. I will have to say that the amount of work that we got done yesterday was nice and would have never been possible before. So, which would take somebody normally like a week or two. You can do in a matter of hours now with multiple people, especially if you know exactly what you're doing. Set a template and just let it rip. So it's been really fun to start playing an MP on this, especially on this old save, the old season 4 save. We've had it since the workshop patch, and it is absolutely menacing to see the scale of what we're doing here. So yeah, we have, if you look at the map too as well, we have the like little park area. And it goes through here through the mountains, the old little town from Minetown, the construction site area where I was building the buildings, the main dam that holds back the reservoir. Reservoir goes all the way back to here. 200,000 water blocks from here and back. There's 200,000. So the goal today is to finish the arch of the, or the curvature. It's probably not going to be an arch because it's going to be like ass shaped, but we're going to finish the curve on this side here, and then hopefully nuke a line out and get it to our depth that we need to build in the spillway, which is going to fill up this canyon that goes through that canyon there, right? So we got to get down to a certain depth, and we got to build the front and the sides over here. So we got to build another one of these arches, which is kind of somewhat free-handed in. Yeah, so that was a pain yesterday. That was absolutely torture. So Grumpy's twisted, and Grumpy, we put the water blocks in, all these the rib supports. If you look at the Three Gorges Dam, it kind of has like the same arching thing within the bottom, has the bottom pleats that kind of stick out. That's where they would go down into the thing, and then you have your spillway. So kind of doing a double, because before we weren't able to do curves. We were not able to do curves until they added the free movement or free place, which was something that was nice because it doesn't snap to another block, right? So what the problem we were having was it was snapping to another block, and now that we have free build, we can do all kinds of cool shapes and circles and arches and curves and things like that to our projects. So when that was added, that made me change my mind. Okay, now I have that, but I still want it to be bigger. So I was like, you know what? Why don't we just add a double with a little reservoir in between and slowly start getting that building done. As he Twisted's building the wall over there as he's going down. Go ahead and jump into Discord, the fellas. What's up? Don't all speak at once, jeez.
What's up?
Don't all speak at one time, guys. Jeez, I mean, yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna have a lot of. I don't know, man. I gotta get this. We gotta get. I think we gotta get that wall pushed down even more. I think it's what it is. No, that was Varus yesterday. That came in later on in the stream. That was talking about his car being poo-pooed on. What's up, Mad? Yeah, so that's what we're doing today. I'm gonna try to finish. I'm gonna try to recreate that, but over there, right? We gotta get that wall finished off, and then we're gonna go into like a tunnel over on that side, kind of like we did over here, right? But and we gotta make sure the walls are straight out. We gotta get the depth that we're going for, and then we gotta fine tune the nuclear explosions to get the wall cut exactly the way we need it on both sides. So what we were thinking was, this is our wall line right here, right? So instead of going, so we're gonna be 16 on center, right, for the nuke. So we need to make sure we measure out 16, and then we need to put a straight line out to here, right? So like this. That way when they meet, it's more, this is all needs to be cored out, right? This is all going to be spillway down here, right? So then right here too, I need to also measure 16, like so many out, and then I need to go on a new line to straighten this out so it'll match this side, so there's a nice little square area to the canyon. And then we're going to fill it all in. Is there going to be a road by the dam? So yes, what I'm going to be doing is we're going to be adding in a tunnel that goes up to the road that's going to be going down the side over here. So where this road is right here, you're going to be able to go over the dam and into the mountain and then up, and then you'll be able to connect to the road over here that's going to go like this. So this is all going to merge into a road, and then the lower dam, you'll be able to go in and then go down the tunnel to the dam, and then over here, and it'll go into the mountain here, and then up, and it'll connect to the dam right here. Then there's going to be another entrance up here. So you'll come in and then up, because there's going to be a road right here on the top surface too. So it's going to be a road that goes around here and then connects onto the top part of this dam. And then there's probably a road that goes this way too. Right, so, because this whole area, I would like to do season 5 in. I have a special project that I want to build there. But this whole area needs to be leveled. This whole mountain needs to be leveled over there. That over there needs to be leveled. Needs to be pushed in. So, lots of work. We're crossing our fingers, but the main priority is to finish this dam. Finish the dam, then we'll make an assessment whether or not we're going to move forward with this save or end it. Every 5 steps down? No, it's every 5 steps. So you get the walls, or you see the blast pattern where it's somewhat smoothish. You won't always, if you went down every 2, and you went down every 2, if it went down every 2, then it would be, you would get a lot smoother of a surface over there. But that's acceptable. I'm not worried about that.
I have a question over on this side. Do we really want this curve out?
What do you mean?
Or do we want this, because this whole side starts to curve out way back here?
Yes, we want to follow the curve because we're just going to merge the curve into the other one and to make a tunnel entrance. So I would just follow the curve. Because this is all got to go, because I had to put the dam here, right? Like all this material has to get out of here in front of us. It's all got to go. You will get the lines even if you go 5 down. You have to cut it, because that right there is 5 down. You can see the impressions in the wall. That's even 5 down. Right, so, but you can fix that just by building scaffolding and going out there. You'd literally have to go, to not get those lines, you're going to have to go 2. probably 2 down, but you're still going to see some little dimple impression from the explosion, right? So, but that's more than acceptable. I mean, if you're really anal about it, it would be faster literally to just go down every 2 and then do it that way, but I'm not really worried about that. That's not a big deal. Okay, Sarah wasn't able to join Discord today. You're all good, brother? You all good, man? Okay, let's see. I guess for me, I would say if you come out to here, Grumpy, and you look at the line of the mountain, or where the other entrance ends, I would say it needs to be, I don't even have a HUD right now. I'll put a water block down. I would say you need to clear out to right here. Wait, no, shit, that's a weird angle. Yeah, so yeah, visually right here, because we need to move all this dirt anyways, right? This is all gotta go, because the curvature is going to come over here and end right about here, and it's going to merge into that wall that's curving, I think.
Are we gonna nuke that, or
I mean,
can we?
Yeah, we could set off a nuke right there. Not like back a little bit.
As I say, it's gonna be a lot of Dreamlight otherwise.
Yeah, no. We definitely want to nuke it. I mean, I just want to make sure we don't screw ourselves, right? Because like
Yeah.
we need to be able to put this part in down here, so we got to count out so many steps off of that. But we got to get rid of it. But yeah, I don't want to place 600 Draymite where we could just do it in one pop. Let's take a look here. Come on. Or we want to be in snap mode, please. Oh, thank you. So that's 16 right there. Right, so 16 down. Should be safe to put a nuke right here. We'll inch our way in. A little bit lower.
Basically, it needs to go to that wall, doesn't it?
Yeah. I'm just inching my way in, and then you can fine tune it. You know what I mean? We'll save you a couple thousand Draymite. Right? Because I want to be able to work there, and if we fall, then it's gonna be a really long teleport back, where we have to teleport back, right? Okay, so one more. It's okay if it goes into that wall, so a little bit. Okay. Think we're good right there? I think that'll be okay.
Let's good start at it anyway.
Yeah, good start on it. Yeah, that way you can kind of fine tune that with the pieces. Well, I need the what's it called? I need that. Yeah, I need that wall, and then we got to measure, because I don't think Twister was able to finish this curve, right? Because I don't think these are right here. I'm not sure. Because this is center.
Please don't crash.
I got all the way up to the dirt wall itself, but at the dirt wall, no. I wasn't sure what you wanted me to do there.
Oh, yeah, I'm trying to figure out. It was, how many blocks off of center was it? It was, because I'm on center right now. Was... Yeah, we just did it last night and fail. 1.
I ran underneath the whole structure to count them that way.
It's going to be...
No, that's way off. That's way off.
Well, this side's gonna be totally different from that side because this side has to curve into that curving
Well,
wall,
it'll just curve a
and
little
the other
bit
side goes
more.
straight. Yeah.
But the main part of this curve was 51, right? So regardless of what it is, this side will just have to be a little bit longer to match into the curvature, right? So, but the thing is all the way up to that point, it needs to be still the same, right? So, yeah, we're a little off on that one. That one's gonna be way off.
I mean, the end of your curve's gonna be out here someplace.
Yeah, I mean, I could go straighter a little longer to stop that from happening. It's okay. It doesn't have to be a perfect arch,
I
you know?
mean, this is. I mean, because if you're planning this to run into this wall, it's gonna be like this or more, or maybe even
Yeah,
farther
I'm
over this
gonna
way.
I'm gonna have to go a little further out off. So I'm probably gonna have to go an extra 5 before the first block. I'm gonna have to. Right? So I need to make this front, see where I'm standing right here? This piece needs to be longer to compensate for that. Right? Before it even starts to bend. You know what I mean?
I mean, I know it sucks because you placed all these curved blocks, but this wall could come out straighter too.
That wall could come out straighter, yes. But we can't delete those right now.
No.
Yeah, we'd have to do a change in trickery. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, which is okay. I'm okay with that. I'm all right with that. If that has to be changed, it's got to be changed.
But it's up to you. I mean, we'll do whatever.
I don't know. As far as the work goes, it's, not a big deal. It's not like it's that hard to place it in, but I'm just wondering if it's more beneficial to just lengthen the flat part of right. So if you look at your map, right, see where I'm standing, the curve would be started here, right? But what is the difference if I just build out to here and then start from here and then count and go over here like this and start my curve here? That way the curvature, it's a longer front wall and then it curves into that wall just like the other one does. You see what I mean?
Yeah.
That should fix the issue, right? Because that side is longer because of the curvature. You're correct. So that's where my brain goes with that. I'm probably back-ass backwards on that one.
Well, but we don't have to. We almost need to dig our other trench of nukes.
Almost. Yeah, but that could, it could. I mean,
because that really decide where that wall's going to end at, more so than the wall being curved up there. That's just a retaining wall up there at this point.
yeah, that's just a retaining wall. It doesn't have to be permanent. That doesn't have to be there.
I kind of think you need to do the nukes first. But I don't know.
Well, we need a place to work, so I can't nuke out all the way to here. Right, so we need this area to work. Let me take a look. Let me take a look here. Can't really delete anything right now, guys, because there's an issue with deletion of stings. So, alright, so this is the height that we're going right here. Right, so this is the height. I need to free place a block here. Replace a block right here. Thank you very much for whoever just joined. Sorry, I'm just trying to check this out here. Replace a block right about here. Get it kind of close. Need to go onto this other side. Very much for that follow. That was not straight either. Gosh damn it. Let's keep curving that. Let's curve this a little bit more this way. Still want to give myself room to work up there, you know what I mean? Like, but I see what you mean about, about we should try to get the nukes in. I think that'll work. It'll be our highest row.
Oh, the wall down here is finished until you guys detonate some more.
Yeah, I guess we're working on that, but we can't build it. We can't build the wall until I get the upper part done. So that's what we have to decide. So we have to decide
Hard
what's
to
going
decide where
on.
that upper part goes until we
Yeah.
decide how far we want to nuke into that side.
Yeah. Oh, this is kind of scary. But let's give it a rip, tater chip. What's up, Connor? Three, two, one. Fuck, I deleted too much. Damn. It's not that bad. Damn, now I'm like way down here. Holy shit. A little bit too off. A little bit too forward. Want to give myself room to walk, but I guess I'm not doing that today. No. I mean, it gives us the good work. I guess whatever. We'll just figure it out here. A little scaffolding a little bit. Okay, so I need to come out. Go back a little bit more. There's my wooden floors. I need those. That's what I need. Okay, right here. Don't want to snap. You want to snap to this. We're going to go out a couple more here. Then I'll go up. This is our main height. Then once we get the right sticking on copy closer. Further do I need to go? Okay, I can at least go up to here where we know we're safe. I don't want to go right to the wall yet, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So probably put one right here. Woo, it's getting bright in here. We're getting a suntan today, boys. Okay. Probably go a little further right. Oh. Oh, please don't crash them. Boom. All right, so we have the first layer down. I guess the main thing is that we need to straighten this off now. I'm wondering if it'd be better for me to snap to a grid to get the straight line. No, that's not going to be a straight line because we're on grid. So that's right. Better just to look in first person. Need somewhere to stand back here. Because this line's not straight. We're not even anywhere close to being straight.
Oops.
Oops. Oops is right. Yeah, oops is correct. Let's see. I'm literally just going to have to free build this and see. It's just going to match up, right? I mean, I guess I could have started from the back line over on the other side. I would love to make a build like that. I'm just going to wait until you get to season 5, just so I know the map will work. The map will work just fine. There's no issue with that. It's just it's just mainly about like if it's gonna be playable as far as like performance wise, because there's so much on the world. Push it to as much as you want, right? Like push the build as far as you want your builds, because that's how we know where there's a limit, right? Like, but there should be no reason why we can't. It's just, do we want to suffer through any maybe lag issues or things like that, right? If it's playing fine and everything's good, then it should be okay, theoretically, right? But you never know. That's why I say it's if. It's not that there's a no. It's just that it's iffy whether or not. Actually, that line does not look too bad right there. That line I'm building.
Yeah, it looks pretty decent.
Yeah, it looks like it's gonna match up kind of where we want it to be. Thank goodness. Right. If not, we can always shave a little bit off here and there, you know. I mean, most people aren't going to have saves like this big, right? So you should be okay. You got to think also too, this has been, you know, 350 plus hours. There's so many things going on in the save. Lots of building material, deco. Should I place some? Should I just go for the first set of nukes?
Well,
Just wing it. Let's just wing it and see what happens. You know what I mean? What kind of we're doing yesterday, man. It worked. Just don't overthink it, right?
no, worst case, you haven't saved yet.
Nah, you're right. All right, nuke incoming. Oh God! Let the bodies hit the floor right there. Goodness sakes, the trees. Bye-bye, trees. See you later, buddy. All right, so we're just gonna go 5 down. It's melting. Yeah, we're gonna go 5 down. I mean, I'll be honest with you. It probably would just be better to take that side and not curve it and just go straight out and then just morph it into the mountain over here. And kind of do the same thing with the other side. But we'll see. We'll take a little bit more judgment on that later.
Well, that other side curves out too. We just have end into the wall. So as long as we do something somewhere, it should be fine. I think it's doable.
I'm falling. Well, good thing it's a gaming channel and not a political channel.
So my little one insists that I share with you guys. She saw the money value in the game. She said everyone gets $1,000.
And you get $1,000.
You have any nukes down at the moment?
Huh?
You have any nukes down at the moment?
Dude.
I'm just kind of on standby until you guys need me to start slapping some more blocks in.
All good, man. Okay.
Let me know before you put any nukes down. So I don't detonate them on you.
Nope, I'm good. I'm just building the thing out right now. So I can do my
I
next
figured you
blast all in
were.
one shot, yeah. What's up, John? What's up, King? What's up, everybody? You guys are having a good day today. Oh, one more day and it's the 4th for all y'all in the States, dude.
Yes, sir. Going for a cookout at the neighbors tomorrow.
Hell yeah, man. I'm probably gonna have a early little barbecue for me and Dopey during the day. Early, and then so I won't do like a morning block stream tomorrow, most likely. Morning, I try to get on and go, but I've been doing a lot. I've had a lot of stuff to do during the morning, so it's been a little hectic for me to get on exactly at 11 or 12 in the morning, you know, my time. So been so typically I do 2 blocks, or I do 2 4-hour blocks, and I try to change games. So trying to get back to that routine, but it's been a little rough. Like today we're doing we'll be playing this, we'll be building on this for a couple hours here, and then we want to play some DDS, so we'll be doing that as well. I was like, that seems a little bit more like 5.
Did you see Oscar's question?
Has there been progress on the open beta? It depends on when you last looked. We had a patch, what, last week for the open beta? Which fixed all the saving and things like that, right? So
Yeah, that sounds about right.
yeah, that was a pretty big update for the open beta. And Christian just said today that he's trying to put one out before the weekend, I think. So, or something like that, like if it's ready. Oh man, yeah, I know you guys do. I know you guys appreciate it. I'm just trying to not be a shitty streamer and get my schedule back going on, since like the whole workload, taking a break, like promotion, you know, you have to do with my job stuff. I feel like I've just not been putting out enough. Yep, he's open for Friday. Yep. And that's, you know, hoping equals tentative, right? So never know. We'll see. Eggs. Yeah, he was also hoping for today until the day. You know, it's not ready yet. It should hold. If I was to, let's give my opinion on it. I think it's close, but not ready to put out. I think Friday there's a couple things, if you can get them working right, and it could probably be out by the weekend or on the weekend. More likely. Right, so okay. So we have those laid out. So now I gotta lay a top set and I gotta lay this lower set. So I gotta buy some more nukes. Oh no, I mean more what I mean is like I just didn't have the I couldn't be I had to take that time off, right, for training and stuff like that. But other than that, everything's going pretty good as far as that. I just got to get back. I was gone for so long I got comfortable being gone. You know what I mean? And I don't like that feeling. I guess that's the best way I could describe it. I got comfortable just hanging out with the community and just coming into Discord and hanging out and not streaming. And when you get into those things, it's kind of like it's a little hard to get out of that.
It's a relaxing thing, but it's kind of digging yourself a rut because you get used to it. Like,
yeah, it's a weird one, right? It's definitely a weird one. Oops, I could have just jumped. Damn it, I'm fatty. Yeah, I'm stuck in a non like production mode mindset. Like my work was ironed out and stuff like that, but I also needed a break from doing content because after, like, prior to the workbench update, I was really busy with the gaming stuff and really busy with testing and doing all this crazy stuff and recording and you know, it was just kind of like I needed a break there on that in that department and the streaming side of it because we started season 4, right? That was an everyday thing, right? So then on top of it, more testing, work, you know, trying to figure that stuff out. I had a lot of shit going on at work that was like stupid, stressful, things like that. But I mean, that's just life. Shit comes up. You guys know that. That's why I know you guys are chill.
a wild T-bone has appeared.
A wild T-bone's appeared. What's up, T-bone? Let's sure I get this right here. Don't mess it up. I'm okay here. You don't understand why I'm doing the nukes this way? Because if you don't do it correctly, you're going to be left with a bowl or a dish. You got to lay them in strings. That way you're not left with these wobbly ass walls that are way worse than that. I would consider that passable, but there should have been a little bit more of a gap, less gap in between the brackets to get a straight wall. So that's why I'm doing as many as I am. So that way it doesn't look like a bowl. So that's why I'm doing it this way. Precision nuke clearing, when you gotta clear canyons or whatever and they're massive, if you're just doing something for that, you got to be able to, you know, get it down there right. Okay, I need to nuke this off, so don't look at it.
Hey boss, how far are we supposed to be safe from the nuclear fallout?
Right next to it.
Roger that.
Flagging. There's nothing going on.
No, my stuff is going off first.
Oh, okay. Oh, yours was going off first. Okay, I got you. I was wondering, I was like, why is there a delay? I was like, what's going on with this delay over here, bro?
Oppenheimer would be proud.
4th of July started early here, boys. Then we'll go over here, build out to this thing. And we'll see if the five down works, if it looks clean. See, there's still some ribs in there, but we get a cleanish wall. I mean, like I said, depends on how anal you want to be about it. It kind of bothers me a little bit, but this is a rough cut on the wall. Also, you can see the gaps between the nukes. You could literally just do no gap in between the nukes, and I mean, I would say about 2 blocks down, you create a nuke wall, right, to get a perfect cut, but you see how it still will dish down at the bottom part of the nuke blast, right? So then if I go down again, which I have to go down again, I have to nuke out another row down. It'll be more of a straighter wall down. So it's always going to curve down or up if you blast it, because it's a circle, right? Around the nuke. So if you just line them straight in a row, like all the way down, then you'll be able to cut it out a lot faster. And you'll get more of a straighter thing, see? Straight line. There's no peaks coming out like you normally would if you blasted a nuke and then put like a really far line in between a nuke, that you'd have another hole there too, right? So now we have this area dished out. Clean this out here. Yeah, you got to overlap the spheres close enough to where they don't leave too much of a ridge. Right, so okay. Yeah, that spot right there has got to get torched. But that is not as important as your sidewalls. Like your sidewalls, extremely important if you want those things to go. But when you're just nuking out the center, you don't really got to do anything crazy, because this is all you got to think. This is all going to be filled in with water anyways, and blocks. So we'll build out off of it and bury the nuclear mistakes, right? So, oh, okay. So that ridge line. So see, this will all be covered by the top part of the dam. I can't. Oh. Jump, bro. Jump. Jump. Oh, come on, man. That's it. Stairs. Just land on it, dude. He's jumping too far. I have so much stuff to delete. What's up, you old yeller? Alrighty, so I mean, I guess I just need to start building this thing, right? I'm just procrastinating on it.
Like I said, I'm on standby. So when you guys need me to start flapping some blocks in, just say come.
Yeah. Okay, so I can go straight for a little while. How long did I go? Blocks was it till I went curved? This is dead center. 51, 51. I went straight for... about there. I need this to be very subtle on this side. Nice. That's how. See how I'm saying it might be better for us to build the thing first, because it's yeah, it's a little oh, this is such a pain in the ass sometimes. I follow the same method I did last time. I hit my blocks. What's up, Raid? Sorry guys, I'm not trying to neglect the chat. Just very precise here what I gotta do. We don't wanna, I'd rather have a gap on the back. Not really, you know what I mean? All right, I think I'm in a good rhythm here. So I just gotta make sure I'm like an inch in. That did not sound right. I'm looking at it. I cannot place these blocks while laughing, okay? It's a little difficult, okay? Need to concentrate.
You pulling a sausage party like Grumpy said, just the tips?
Okay, I'm just gonna stop. Let's get this laughs out right now. Okay, this is... Oh, man.
No girl wasn't here. It's only an inch in.
Okay, take a water break here for a second.
Careful, it might turn into a spit take.
Good. All right. You guys are bad. You guys are hard to build when these guys are around. Try and get it right. I think I'm on target here. Oh yeah, I think I'm on target here. Remember, I kind of free-handed the other side, but we have a little bit of a guide marker to keep me in place.
I don't know where these guys really need to go.
I don't know either. You'd have to count from the other side too, right? Like, because I think Twister was off a little bit on that. Is this Fortnite? Yes, this is Fortnite. It's an amazing game. No. There's no way. I'm way off. There's no effing way. That's right. No. No. Twisted messes up somewhere massively back there. If you look at the map, there's no way Twisted's marching right.
No, the last couple of lines weren't completed.
No, your first line's off, brother. Look at the map. See the curvature? The first destination mark is way off. We're gonna have to remark this. Because that's off. It's a way bit off. Alright, so what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna place. You had one job. Just kidding. That's center. So this is our center point right here, right? What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go 2, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Then I'm going to find the spot where the block hits one block. Barely covered. Barely hits. So it'd be right here. How many blocks is that? Center? And that's what I need to make sure I hit that. And to make sure I'm barely touching tip on this. count from center how many I'm off. 16, yeah. So this, I think it's this one you were off. This one was supposed to be 1.
Yep.
Yeah. That's all right. No big deal. This means I have to go straight a little longer. That's all. Okay. Oops. This one. All those will have to be changed. Okay, so I was thinking about it. I was looking, I was like thinking, I was like, something seems a little off here. Like, huh. Okay. Now let's see if I hit this first mark. Because once I hit the first mark, it's too much of an angle. I have to go back 1. Start my curve. Once I hit that first mark, should be ooh. Doing over here, bro. Placement down. So I'm still off. Off here. That's center. Sixteen then over center. So it'd be, yes, 16. So out. That should be correct, right? And it should be just touching the tip at that distance. Yeah, I should just be barely touching the tip at that distance. See how far off I'm off already. Look at the top here. Just counting to make sure I'm not off there, Grumpy. Obviously my math is dyslexic as shit.
Got my numbers in my head at the moment. Wait just a second. Give me a second.
Okay. I don't think I'm off because I counted from right here. Right, so for 16 from one off center, so this is the center. It was 16 this way.
All right. So these last two that are here next to this wall are in the right place, roughly. You cut into the corner of the block a little bit.
That's exactly how many it's out on that from center.
Yeah. I counted it from the edge. Counted it from the outside edge and coming in on that side.
1. Yeah, can you put the rest of these guides in so I can focus on building this fucking thing? Like, I'm trying to go back and forth in my head too many times here. Making me want to have a stroke. Needs to be equal to this side, and then we need to make sure we're exactly on. At least make sure we're on with these measurements. That way I know where my guides are when I'm curving them in. Trying to think about putting the curve in, but I'm trying to think about doing the fucking math for this at the same time. It's making me want to punch something. No, you don't count center on 16 because we're 51 that way and we're 51 this way minus the center block. That's why I counted 16 from not the center block. 16 to be 16 this way. To be 16. So if you count the block I'm standing on and you go all the way to where that last piece is and it curves over, it should be 16. Do identical that way, and then we'll work. Right. So start from this side here first, Grumpy, so I can at least start working.
Oh, okay.
I need to focus on putting these damn blocks in place.
You say you have the first one in the right place?
I don't know. No, I don't have any clue. 3, 4. Blocks is what I have to go on this one at least. That is. Yeah, that way I know I'm evenly lined up. So we're 4 out before I bend. Just gotta have a destination to hit. So it needs to barely be touching the block. Barely needs to be touching this block here. Okay, so if I'm within a couple inches of a gap, I'll be okay with that. And at the end of it, it's a couple inches off on the back side. As long as I hit close to that, I should be alright. Just gotta make sure that block is the right block to hit.
Needs to be moved in one.
Needs to come in 1.
Yeah.
Okay. And it's better to do it first. All right, now just do the rest of the other ones, and then just mimic it on each side. That way we can get this thing done. Take all day long. Pain in the butthole. I'm also trying to not leave too big of a gap so the blocks look weird. Hey, what's up, Techno? It's going pretty good today, dude. Trying to get some work done on the old save today here.
Got my numbers. Shit.
Numbers are hard today. Oh, I'm like just off by a little bit. Is that a massively noticeable difference, or is it?
There's your second corner here. So it looks like you're pretty good.
I mean, I'm off by, I'm out. At this point right here, I'm sticking out by a couple inches when I need to be a couple inches off. So I'm like I need to go like if you're like thinking about like inches wise, it's obviously more than inches. I need to come in a little bit more, but by the time I'm off
On this next block, you need to hit the corner.
on the next block, I need to hit the corner.
Yeah.
Okay, so I need to come back a little bit and recorrect this just a little bit.
Always have to place blocks, and we're gonna have to delete them. It's just the way it is.
It is what it is, yeah. Not a big deal. I just went too drastic of a curve. That's all.
Oh. You need to come past that corner just a little bit, maybe an inch.
Then my whole shape is off then massively. If I'm looking at it then. You look at the map. Did I just go straight for too long? I think I went straight and then I curved a little bit more since, like I said, it's...
It really well, you gotta remember that other side does start to curve kind of drastically in one point.
It does bend a little harder right there, doesn't it?
Yeah.
That's okay though. That's all right though. We'll try to
Oh.
see.
Don't crash.
So I hit the corner here just right. So I need to bend it a little bit more aggressively. I think past right here, right? Yeah.
This one needs to be right dead on the corner, and you need to start your bend a little sooner.
Is that how it is on the other side too? Why does it feel off to me? See, maybe it's just visually messing with me here. Could be visually just messing with me.
I hope so. I'm trying not to screw it up.
Me too. That's all right though. It's not an easy thing doing what we're doing. You're right though, that it does take a nice drastic bend right there, doesn't it? On the other side. You see that has to hit that corner too? Oof. That is a sharp ass what I just did there. Yeah, I went straight for too long on certain pieces. That's all right though. It should be okay. I do need to redo a couple of these though. It's easier for me to hit a mark that's not right closer to me. If I that way I can adjust a little bit. These marks being too close, it's making me fucking fuck up.
Remember the mark at the end is right.
Yeah, this is the same project. Sorry, I'm trying not to like not read chat or anything right now, but I'll give you guys a second here. Just bear with me.
I think these start to line up pretty good from here on, I think.
Ooh.
Starts to take a pretty sharp bend. I got lost a little bit, so I think I think I'd just lay some and then we'll take a look at the map and see how it looks. So it kind of takes a sharp bend and it kind of straightens out and goes more shallow after that for a while.
Yeah. Okay. Let's see here. Yeah, everything's going pretty good. Let's see here. Going to watch the stream. I started to see if I missed, see how much you've been. But we just started yesterday. We did a lot yesterday. So yeah, this is the same project, the season 4 dam project. We're just down here doing a lot of the decoing, and I think it's okay. I don't think it's off enough to piss me off. You know what I mean?
Pretty close.
Obviously, it could be better, but I'm not that worried about it. You know what I mean? Like, it's not that big of a deal.
Well, the sides aren't exactly even either, so in real life it wouldn't necessarily be evenly done either.
Yeah, exactly. Not necessarily spot on here, but there's a little bit of a straightness to it in certain spots, but I think the illusion of what we're going for is there. It's close enough, you know what I mean? That's what I was saying. Like, I'm not gonna. It's not something that's you can get it if you spend enough time, but it's not like I need it to be 100% perfectly round. You know what I mean? Especially when you're working with squares, right? Because that other side does straighten up, doesn't it?
Yeah. It has a little curve to it, but it does straighten quite a bit. If anything, I'd almost say to make it look good, it almost needs to straighten up more. This side does.
The side we're on?
Yeah.
Well, it does go straight after a certain point on that other side. I mean, it's so close to straight, it's not even funny. Like I'm only moving the blocks a little bit right now at this point. It actually is faster because I'm only stepping to the side a little bit and then just plopping the block on. It's very, very close.
From the map, it looks like you could just go straight to the wall from.
It is almost straight. It is almost straight, yes. I'm not putting very much variation on the blocks at this point. I'm just placing them, right?
If anything, you're bending too much.
A little bit right there, yeah. But I think we're okay right here.
I think it'll look fine when
Yeah.
it's all done.
I think it'll be close enough because I hit the end mark. Like, I'm only a couple inches off on the end mark, right? So,
Well, this technically the center point is from this side all the way over here.
yeah.
So, which we don't have to. I mean, this water doesn't have to be even all the way up there. It can curve in and do a little bit of a thing there into that wall. Depends on how you want it.
I think I'm okay with that. I honestly think I'm okay with that.
Good.
I don't think it's gonna be. I mean, once I put the front piece on here, that's what kind of changes it up here a little bit.
You're
So
happy, I'm happy because that's a pain in the ass.
That is a pain in the ass. That is like it. This is where I tell you, like, this doing this stuff like this is an OCD breaker, because eventually you will sit there and take 20 minutes to place one block, and then guess what? By the time you get to the end, you're 5.5 blocks off, and you're like, yeah. Free build is one of those things where it's more art than most of the time. You're like, oh yeah, okay. Let's see. Okay, let's go. I need steel. Steel.
Please don't crash,
Ceilings.
please don't crash, please don't crash, please don't.
Damn it. We're not on the other build, so I have to buy these all.
There's 324 steel floors in the thing
Oh,
there.
okay. Yeah, if you want to start putting steel floors in, following, but you have to snap them to this here first. You have to look at the corner and snap it to those, and then it'll follow the curve around. So let's get that in. Okay, so we have a lot of scaffolding and stuff like that that'll get taken down, but we're trying to get the arch in here today and get the water in, and then that way we can get all the rest of this nuked out, and then we can do the outflow, and then we can nuke our edges and figure out exactly where the cannon needs to be filled up down there. And then once we get that done, we nuke out where the water blocks need to go to get rid of the trees, and then we start placing probably 100 and something thousand water blocks. The save will be close to 500,000 water blocks from the upper dam, or the upper reservoir up here. We have like the marina area, the little peninsula part, the little park area down in front of this over here where the little dredge area is. And then we have this water area here. And then once the dam gets filled in, the water blocks will go all the way up into here. And then it'll go down to this canyon off in the distance down that way. So we got to figure out where it's going before we can do anything down there. Once this part of the part of the Hoover's done, like the thing, I originally wanted to make the arch like this, as I was going to do a scaled Hoover dam, but we didn't have free place. So the block meshing was causing so much performance issues. It wasn't, I needed to use 1 million more blocks than I needed. I didn't need to do that many blocks to get this shape down. So this the free build allows you to get more down than, yeah, I see where I curved a little hard here. Right here, I curved a little harder than I should have here. But that's not bad visually. That's not going to be, when you're looking at it from a drone, right? When you're looking at it from a drone, it's not going to be horribly off. You know what I mean? A hole's a strange shape, huh? Yeah, it's not a deal breaker. I think for freehanding it, I don't think it's that big of you know what I mean? It could be a million times worse. So yeah, I see what you mean. We're gonna have to straighten that wall. We're gonna have to. There's no, you know what I mean? When that wall was built, there was never an intention to build this part down here. So there was never an intention to build this bottom part because we didn't have free place at the point. We just had snap mode, and grid mode. So yeah, fluid water can work in games that use less performance in other aspects, but I think fluid water in this game would just absolutely dumpster the performance of it. I'd rather just see static water planes and stuff like that, or I mean, yeah, I'd rather see static water planes. Just doesn't need to be super overcomplicated, right? Went a little straight there, Toretto. I can put these in. These just fit right on top of the block. Flip around the other way, please. Paint the surface. Yeah, you can tell how much of I cut that block off there. Right. Move forward.
Please don't crash. Please don't crash.
Please don't crash. Please don't crash. Little bit of a straight part there. Yeah, let's work on it. My OCD wants to fix it, but then I'm like, hell no at the same time. Now, what the hell happened here with this brick? Did you guys snap off a wrong brick here or something? Like a double brick here. That's why I'm wondering what's up with this. No, happened right here. Not that big of a gap in the road. What the fuck? Something a little funky right there.
May have snapped off the wrong one.
So I think it starts back there. Where? What in the hell? What the fuck is going on right there? Something's massively fucked here. I don't think I overlapped it that much on this side. I mean, they do squeeze in. So, you know, they will squeeze in certain parts. In certain areas, I did take a drastic turn. There might be a double block there placed or something. It might even be more back here in this area too. Okay, that's what the problem is. No, it's because we have such a drastic turn. What it is. There's such a massive turn. I think that fixed it though. I'm gonna have to angle this block, manually place it. I'm gonna have to turn this block a little bit. Some blocks you gotta finesse in. Way it is.
I want to take that block underneath of it out and then play and snap it to the one you put in then. Because they'll solve the meshing on the front of it.
I mean, that's more than fine enough right there. I just need to get that through that little area that's like trash. It should be fine now. Freehand block mesh it in. There we go. Right, there's a little lip here and there, but it's drastically out. You gotta kind of fix it a little. Yeah, I think they're all curving in, and the arc's getting shallower, right? Oof. I did not do a good job of doing that. I'll tell you that much. This bend looks like dog shit compared to the other one. And then we just need the backside done the same. Well, it's really risky for us to, I'll drop a save here in a second. For us to be demolishing things. What's up, your oxen? How you doing, man? Ooh, there's a gap in here massively. Shit. Have to fix that gap. I'm going to snap it off of that, and then I'm going to snap it off of that. Oh, how am I going to do this here? Hold on. Okay. Yeah, there's a pretty big gap right here in this, what we're gonna have to do is, okay, that's what we're gonna have to do. So right here where I'm at, I'm gonna put a set of stairs poking out right here. You'll see how I had to block merge that in because there was a fat gap right here in the thing. So I had to add an extra block in. So you'll see below when you're doing it where that stair is. The problem area where you're gonna have to merge a block row down in. Down below it. There's no way to get rid of the gap, so other than to fill it.
Yeah. It's right here though, and or is it there?
No,
There's a few of them.
it's gonna be cracked out almost all the way to this point. So a couple of them will have to be fixed. So what I want to do is you want to go to here, then we want to snap a block below it and onto it too. Yeah, so that's got to be merged a little better in there. It happens when you're doing curves and stuff like that. You have little blowouts in certain places on the back end. You gotta think we're building a road across, but we're using the original, so over here is going to be weird, right? But then we straightened out, so then there was like a little bit of a missing area, right? So
You actually went past straight a little bit, didn't you?
I did. That's when you guys were like, it needs to go straight. And I was like, okay. Okay, we'll just be able to smash blocks into it. A couple blocks in there, right? No big deal. It'll look good. Whoa, don't fall off. Let's go and drop a save on this. What's up, Scorby? Is there any machinery, engine power tuning in the works by NMC? I mean, I know that they said that they have a lot of values and stuff like that that still need to be worked out and like tuning and stuff. So I would assume so, yes. I know that a lot of stuff, like Christian's already said in the general chat, that a lot of the vehicles and stuff like that should be coming like either this week or like maybe over the next 2 weeks or so. I think a lot of it's still being adjusted, but as far as like engine power tuning stuff like that, you'd have to ask them. That's I'm not sure how in detail they're actually going into it, right? So so we just gotta get these replaced. And we'll get the water blocks in. The DX, yeah, no, yeah, that's already, those are already being tweaked. Some of those, like, you mean like the way they don't turn and things like that? Yeah, that's already all being worked on. When it comes in or when it's being released is, still kind of a, up for a debate. It barely handles a full bucket. Are you on the current build? Because I know on the current build, the 2335 seems to be working fine. That thing slaps around dirt like it's nothing. Anybody else having a problem with the 2335 loader? I mean, whenever I'm using it, it murders dirt.
Oopsie.
What's going on with the water over here? Because it's like running in two different directions.
Same problem we were having yesterday, remember?
Yeah. Just wait for the water so that way we can line them up. What is going on here with these blocks, dude? Like, oh, you snapped to a bottom block is what you did.
Well,
Second here. Yeah, just look at the floor tile. Something happened over here too.
please don't crash.
Yeah, I haven't seen that the 2335 has been having any issues. That's strange. I mean, the very first build of open beta, it like had tipping problems and when like it could barely even hold it without it flipping upside down. So, I mean, but that was already patched though. That was already fixed with the last build that went out to the open beta. So, I'm not sure why you're having that issue. Yeah, it does dance a little bit when it's overloaded, but it's still better than it was. It should be getting better, even better here soon, hopefully. Should be. No, I don't know if T-Bone's still watching, but you can always yell at him. It's all his fault. Yeah, I did a half-ass job on this side. Sorry, guys. Damn it, T-Bone. Hashtag blame T-Bone. All right.
You may want to come
Yeah,
back and
it's they had to spend a lot of time with the desyncing issues and other major issues and stuff like that. A lot of the vehicles and stuff will be probably tweaked over the next couple of weeks. But those aren't major issues like Christian's already stated like numerous times. But they're not major issues, so when he does fix them, you can see like a patch, and then like 2 days later, you can see the update come out, right? So it won't take him long to get certain things done. It's just the major stuff like the syncing issues like that. That's the problem. I think that's mainly what they're focused on. and like the critical errors and crashes and things like that, right? You gotta make the game stable first before you polish the turds, you know? It seems like they've got a pretty good handle on doing that, so. Just a little bit more patience, you know? Yeah, they've been pretty good with the updates. I mean, I think, you know, trying to hit one every week is good, but if it's just not ready, then to keep putting, then to hold it off, you know? Yeah, something fucking happened here. I don't know. It looks like dog shit, but I'm not gonna freak the fuck out over it, you know? God, it's hard to get those water blocks in there. You always take out and fix any problem child, like freaking, what's it called? Problem child blocks. Getting there. All right. How about for 2 seconds? If I crash, sorry guys. OBS loves to be crashing lately. See where I took that nasty turn right there. Ouch. That was a lot. Gosh. Holy. Woo. Makes me want to cry on the inside. Oh. Cry later. We'll cry later, right? Yeah.
Ran to the shower.
Crying's for the shower, yep. And then it helps if I put the right blocks in. Damn dummy. Bro. Like, yo, dude, you gonna get those blocks right? No. Okay. Looks like a hot dumpster fire, but hey, whatever. Works. Not bad for amateur. And is that truck on water? Yes, water is just for decoration. It's not can't like stand on it or anything like that. what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put a little things we gotta build. I need now actually to get we gotta move that box out of the way. The deco pack should have had a no swimming sign. Yeah, probably. Steel floor, steel railings. Okay, so what I want to do is I want to pour this in. Damn, that box is right in my way. Okay. Oh, you guys gonna start finishing the front face? Yeah, I'm gonna try working on this little thing over here for 2 seconds here. Gotta move. Gotta move the container out of the way. There. Oh, holy crap. For some reason it looks less shitty when you paint it. You know what I mean? When you leave it red, it's like, you know what I mean? Like, Alright, we gotta move off these, we gotta empty these bins. The other bins, like we can build this thing here. Let's keep moving, guys. Let's get this rolling here. Nice to get this pull things out and put them into storages. Okay. David, dude, thank you much for that follow, man. Appreciate that, buddy. All right. Container's empty. Oh, there's my steel floors. Okay, this is gonna be another pain in the ass one. Gotta try to go in the middle of the block. No, come on. Get together, buddy. Angle pointing towards. Touch. stand on. Damn. Do a T, right? I was angling him off in a V, but I guess I could just do a T. Damn. All right, Twisted, Grumpy.
Yep.
What's up?
Okay. I need the square concrete blocks. Both of you got to have some. I need. What we need. We're gonna have you guys compete to see who can do a better one, and the other one sucks ass. The other one's gonna come in and do it. Okay, so.
So in other words, do a bad job.
In other words, no. I want to see who can make the best circle, like cylinder, that's a radius around me right here like this. But the other block has to be touching the end of this, so that way the walkway can come into it. And we can build like a staircase kind of around it and up the top. So, well, not really a staircase. This needs to be a door, but for the intake tubes. So we need an intake tube that's roughly, I want to say they need to be about yay tall. So it needs to be a circle. It needs to be a circle, like probably radius from like here. It's going to go all the way around. A big giant. Yeah. So there needs to be one here. So and on either side. So yeah, so that's what we need right there. So we need an intake tower. We need 2 intakes right there. And they need to be relatively round. You know what I mean?
Oh, can't be square.
Nope, square. No, nope, can't be squared. Gotta be round. I just want to see both of these guys' methods on doing it. So we'll sit in the drone and watch them chat to see which one, how they think. Grumpy's beasting it. Grumpy's beasting it. Hurry, build up taller.
Oh.
Go. Build taller. Make revisions if you have to.
Oh, damn it. OCD's already kicking in.
You got this, dude. You got this. Yeah, bro, going so hardcore, you even got ridges in it. Holy crap, it looks good. I think it's, will they be able to recreate it on the other side?
No. No, hell no.
Oh, dude, you got this, dude. Ribs for the damn sponsor. Sorry, Twisted, you're out.
Didn't really care to do it to begin with, so.
It's okay, man. It's okay.
Oh,
One little
the
thing we
outside
do.
looks like hell, though. Look at that.
It actually doesn't. It actually it look like it's supposed to be done that way.
The inside looks pretty good, but the outside looks. Oh, damn it. Why did I do so good?
Yep. Yep. Now you gotta copy it. You know what might be easier for you to do? On the inside of your block, do this. Now that you have the block up, right, and you know where they want to be, your best bet is to build a floor in here, like inside here, like this, and would be to stand in here and then look at your tile right at the top and then just click spamming around. That way they should all just go in. Because if you look at the bottom part of the block, they'll just stay in line, right? So
That's kind of what I'm doing now, actually.
oh, you're
I'm
doing
just
that now?
it from the side. I'm just doing it from the side versus being down on the floor. But yeah.
See how much faster it is? Doing it like that? Being inside of it. Compliment you, dude. Thank you much for that that follow. Appreciate that.
I'm stuck.
No, he's stuck. Oh, guys, we got it. We got one of those listen, okay, hey, guys, this is a deal for you guys, okay? Here's the deal. Sorry to bother you, it says, but I want to offer you a promotion for your channel. To gain views, chatbots, etc. at an ultra low price, also low price. Do these people not realize that most of this shit is free? No, do they not realize that most of this shit is free? And buying views and stuff like that doesn't help your channel. It hurts your channel. So yeah, don't do it.
Is this flat or is this sloped to the side?
I think it's because you have one block that's weird right there. One's just off a little bit. It's okay. Not a big deal. Needs to go up like another set or two. Hard pass.
Why didn't you do better, Twisted? Damn you.
He's
Because
like,
I knew it's something I didn't want to do.
you missed one. You missed one. Gotcha. Trap him in split.
Does that look right?
Now show it how it's. Yeah, it looks fine, dude. I don't mind that there's ridges in it because when you're building this, I mean, when you were doing your circle, you could have done maybe a little bit more, but who cares, right? You know what I mean? Like,
I wasn't expecting it to turn out okay.
I could see everywhere where you clicked in your thing and where you had a tighter pattern versus a non-tight pattern. So you just have to make sure that when you're on the other side, you follow that same thing on your bottom bro, and then as long as you get your bottom bro good, you're fine. Sounds like a hell of a deal. Right, right, David? Yeah, just back up off your block and then just, you know, do your circle. I mean, realistically, to build your circle, like you did down there, that is the fastest way to do it. You literally just stand there and you do not move your mouse at all, but you just spin and click, and you'll make a circle, right? And then once you have your bottom one in, all you have to do is look at the line right here, and it'll snap in the like this. See how you do that? So it'll follow in the. You're not really trying to get as many floors, you're just trying to cover it up, right? If you don't move, your circle should be. It's like that thing where you stand up against a chalkboard and like you have a chalk, and then you try to draw a perfect circle. It's kind of like that whole scenario, right?
Well, I tried to do half a block.
Yeah. If you do like a 1/10 of a block, you'll get a really nice circle, right? Like, but it's not necessary. Beautiful. Damn.
Does this one look okay?
Yeah. Looks just like the other one.
It's hard to tell when you're not out the side of it looking at it.
Oh yeah, it'll turn out just like the other one. You're good. You're good. It's more than close enough to not matter. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's keep on smashing this out. Chat's talking about motorcycles. I think that PC that you built years ago could run a 4060. Yes. Couldn't. You mean the 8700K? Yeah, it'll run a 4060. Yeah, let's go. Oh yeah, dude.
They turned out all right.
Yeah, good enough. Good enough. Deal.
Well, at least now I don't feel so bad about not placing all the blocks underneath like this is doing.
Yeah. You guys are doing awesome, man. Thank you much for the help, dude. Right,
Yeah.
chat? Like, these guys have been killing it, dude. Getting in here the last 2 days and just smashing it out. I'm just gonna use that as a thing here. We don't need to actually open the doors, right? Yeah. Okay, that fits like it looks. On sale for $400. Nice, dude. Put a port column here in the middle. Oh, hell yeah. Oh, it needs to go 1 block higher. I was like, something looks a little lopsided. Almost a little lopsided over there.
Oh, it isn't.
It was a little.
Well, shit.
Here's some stairs for you.
It doesn't look like it's a whole block off though, does it?
It doesn't.
Or is
It didn't look like it when you're standing next to it, but when you come back here, you're like, oh yeah, it's definitely a block off. All right. Excuse me. Damn, this is where we throw the people that don't. You're right in this hole. Going down in the hole, boy. Boom. I think your one is the new one you build is bigger.
The new one I built is bigger.
Yeah, by a little bit. Not bad. Not to the point where I give a shit.
About a quarter of a block, I think.
Yeah.
Well, I ended up burying the first blocks on that one. On the second one, I tried not to bury the blocks.
I think it looks close enough. I think they look good. Intake, they're just intake tubes, right? Like,
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not up there, but from watching the stream, I bet they're pretty good.
yeah, I think they're okay. What do you think, chat? I think they're good. I mean, for what the purpose of them are would be, in real life, they're just like you ventilated tubes in there that just intake, like with a big giant filter and shit, goes down inside the dam, and then there'd be the big giant turbines on the inside, right? So, as appearance wise, I think they look all right. Its ridges are for strength. Yeah, that's right. See what's up?
Rib for
yeah.
her pleasure.
It's ribbed for this damn pleasure. What we got going on down here? Let me get back. Oh yeah, they're like you said, it's a little one's a little taller, one's a little bigger than the other one, but as far as like visual appearances, damn. Which is crushing these this outer wall, the front face of the dam. Holy shit. You know what? I got an idea, Grumpy.
No.
Uh-oh. I think we finish the curve off, and instead of going into a tunnel like we did on the other side, we actually go into the mountain face, and we build like a road up the thing and block it in and build a road up.
And have this go like go up here.
Yeah, like start going up there with like a ramp and kind of just going straight from there up into here, up into the mountainside, and then just carving out what we need as we go up instead of going into another tunnel. Or we go. There's a few ways we could do it. We'll leave that open for like another day. We'll figure out what we're gonna do there. We'll come up with like a little bit of a plan. Maybe I'll take a top view sketch and I'll just sketch it out and then we'll build it. That was a little easy because we're just winging it right now, realistically. Absolutely insane. So we still got to nuke out that core section in the middle so we can finish the dam. And then we got to nuke that core all the way out on the bottom, right? Because there's still a massive amount of dirt there. So, I mean, I guess I can just nuke that down. I want to make sure you can you guys can put the blocks in. So, I mean, just let me know which when you're ready for the next nuke.
I've got scaffolding up behind this, so you're pretty much good to go.
Oh, good to go? Okay. Damn it, where'd I put the nukes at? It's one thing losing your stairs, but losing your nukes is like a whole different thing.
They're in the thing here.
They're in the container.
Yeah.
Let loose the nukes, Grumpy.
They're in there. I didn't get them.
Oh, you can take them out. I was you can nuke this stuff out. I'm gonna go over here and drink a beer.
You're the nuke expert.
I'm the nuke expert.
Expert.
Huh.
He's the one person that should not have a nuke in his hand.
I can't probably not normally, no. Normally, yeah. Well, these don't matter down here, right? Because we can just go as deep as we want in this area. We can literally just put one here. Because we're not dealing with walls, right?
That's gonna be water down there, right? The water that comes to a point.
Water's gonna come all the way up to the front face of the dam, right? Where then we got to build the once we get the thing down there, then we got to build the little buildings that go down along the side of the water.
Yeah.
Like the power generation stuff and kind of simulate that, right? So got to get, because it doesn't matter what the bottom looks like as long as we don't mess the walls up, right? That's the main thing. We don't want to mess the walls up. Everything else is like good to go. If it messes up, it's Split's fault. Pretty much. Okay, I'll take it. I'll take it. One here. Sorry, Twisted. Join the hole with me.
I thought a Rancor pit would have more.
Nope. I mean, I can't precision nuke this whole thing out and make it just flat, right? Like, but I don't know. Maybe I should. What do you guys think?
Oh, damn.
Should I grid the thing off and just nuke it like 400 nukes? It's 4th of July tomorrow.
I think we got some 3D Mario going on up in here trying to get around the scaffolding.
Look at these guys. Just trying to get around what we're building. My bad. Oopsie.
We need a
Well,
nuke like right here.
I'm trying to see how far away from that wall. Right here?
Like right in up at this height. Figure that wall out, but you may have got it.
I need to get over here too.
You got it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, that's deep enough. I mean, now if we figure out where the water level goes, we can put a water level in to work off of.
Yeah. That's what I was thinking too. So we got to figure out. I thought we were supposed to be going deeper than this though. Or was this our final depth? No, this wasn't our final depth.
This was pretty close to our final depth. If you go out here and look at the...
Oh, I guess you're right. Yeah. We are close to our final depth here. I think we're okay. Maybe we should just take a look at that real quick. Let's go to the back wall over here. And take a look here.
It's right here. Right here's the ravine.
Okay, I think we're okay there. There'll just be a little extra water blocks to place, right? Through the ravine.
Yeah.
So if we come up to like right here. What do you think about right here? Take a look here. Guess think. I know it's not such a small scale, but
You place from the other direction, you know where your water level is going to end up at on the ravine side.
the only problem is we can't snap off of that line because then it's gonna make the weird lines in it. We gotta go one direction, one flow.
Okay.
You see what I mean?
I'm just saying this whole level, if this whole level began on the other end, it would all be the same. I was just talking about starting it from the other end, all.
Yeah. Oh, you mean, I see what you mean. Starting from down here and then working our way to the dam.
I mean, that way you know for sure where your water level starts or is at.
Yeah, we could start from this side. The only problem is like, I mean, I think we're low enough. I mean, that's a pretty massive dam installation. I think the outshoot could be a little fine. I think we're okay.
Water height is about where we're standing, isn't it?
The water height would be about 4 blocks higher, or maybe 3 to 4 blocks higher than those water over there.
If only we could rotate those water blocks to make a little waterfall out of there.
Right. Because once we set that height limit, what's going to happen is that's what we're going to have to build. The little side things are going to go up a little bit. So, like, it'll look like this. I think we're okay with those blocks there. Then we'll just nuke the rest of this out and fill in the canyon, right?
Mm.
I think we're okay. I think we're okay at that height. I mean, arguably, it probably could be, what, a little lower? But, I mean, everybody would always want a bigger dam. But, you know what I mean? We don't... I think we're okay with where it's at now. I'm not unhappy with that. But the thing is, we do have to nuke to get these walls not curved like this. You know what I mean? We do have to nuke down a couple more. But we can still build the water in. You know what I mean? We can still put water in, and
Yeah, because the bottom nuke level will be on the water.
yeah, it'll already be. So we just need to put this water in here. So I guess what I'll do is I'll do this so that way we can get to it to help out a little bit more with the thing. What I'll do is I'll put a row of these in front for the scaffolding. Then you can come along with the water and stay in a straight line so we don't have any weird snapping off of that. You gotta make sure that we're in front of the dam though.
So snap the water.
Just use this as a way to walk out here. So you can just snap the water going this direction here.
Like
there.
there.
This. Yeah, like that. See? Follow that line. That way we can keep them without having weird lines in them. And when we fill it in, we'll just fill it in from that line, going sideways. That way we're always going the same direction. Just be careful when you come to this end because it does stop right there. And then, because I got to follow the arch because it's not done yet. Build what you gotta build, stairs or whatever. We can always tear it down later. Whatever makes it faster for you. That's why you always want to carry around a bunch of stairs.
Shit. I think you lose the stairs.
Problem is I'll lose the stairs. What? Lose the stairs anymore. Oh, listen, that happened one time, okay? I lost the stairs once. Now we have a row. Now we can get rid of these, oopsie, 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 oopsie. And now we have a row to go off of. We don't need those anymore. We just walk on the water.
Damn it.
Are you in the same feeling that you just want to see water down here too as well?
Yeah, well, I think if we get this bottom established, it also tells Twisted how far down he has to go.
Yes, I agree. And then we can start building the things on the side. But the canyon walls aren't straight yet, so we have to define that straightness to the dam.
Oh,
right? So
I didn't need to build this water all the way over there. Never mind.
no, you're fine. He can build right down into it. You gotta think when he builds down into it, that way we don't gotta go back and back block it. So it's okay to go a little bit past the wall. Right?
Yeah.
That way we don't have to go in there and try to freaking wiggle those little pieces in there like all crazy. So what do you think, chat? Do you guys think it's going good? Like, we're making some ridiculous progress on it. I think our method's doing pretty good now. I think we're flowing pretty well. Especially once we all get onto like building the So what I was thinking here, maybe instead of nuking, what we do is we just do something like this, right? Where how do they do that? Don't they don't have them connected to the dam. No. Well, actually they do. They do have them off the dam. They have them like this. It'd be something like that, right? Where they come off and they're just a little bit above the water line.
And then it goes back into the wall. So you're gonna we could almost get by without having to nuke the sides.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. And then what we'll do is what I'm thinking, I think what will look kind of cool is, you know how you built that circle? We'll have you build a row of circles, almost like tanks in a sense, and we'll put like a little building down here. And we'll put a couple of those next to them, and we'll put scaffolding around them so you can walk up and around it and stuff like that. And then we'll do the same thing on the other side. And so it kind of looks like a little bit of a, you know, like kind of like these little towers sticking down here. It doesn't have to be exactly what the buildings would look like, but just to kind of fill the area up with something that looks a little different than just everything being square. Like up here, this is a little bit more unique, all the curves and stuff. And I kind of want to make sure we don't just square everything. You know what I mean?
Well, a lot of that stuff down there would be square. So put some squares in and then maybe put some circles in. And...
Yeah, kind of like some type of weird, who knows, right? We'll see. See how it looks. But they don't need to go, they need to stick too far off of the dam, right? So only just a little bit to cause like the spillway, you know what I mean? And I think in the center, I need to mark the center again. I'm going to do some like looking like a little, like it's ridged down a little bit. Like kind of like a tunnel would be going in there, but, and then, yeah, we'll kind of do it like that. I mean, we can't angle the block, so I don't want to block mesh because it's just going to look like a whole bunch of blocks smashed into a turd. So, and they wouldn't put rocks there, so that's a bummer. Hey, thanks, Mix, dude. Appreciate that, man. Yeah, like the spill gates. Yeah, exactly. Like this, add a spill gate in the middle of the dam. So all we have to do is find the center, and then drop a line down in here, and then I'll put a spill gate down here. We're supposed to get this water, and then we got to find out where the points are going to be, right? Coming. Yeah. It's crazy. I mean, think how many months has it been now? 4? Almost going on 5 months since we had the workshop patch. Like, we're at episode 30, was it 38 today? Over the period of 5 months. Like almost, what, 300 hours of streaming it? All the time lapses, like everything like that. It's been absolutely crazy. See it finally... Remember me standing up there in the beginning when I first started? I'm like, yeah, it would be nice to kind of do this or that. I had a dam in mind, you know what I mean? Like, I'm like pointing off in the distance. Yeah, I'm going to do this like over here. I'm going to like mine out all this area. And like, I'm much like, and you guys are like, yeah, sure, Split, whatever, dude. Okay, bro, we'll see it. We'll see it later in like 200 hours. What happens. Now to actually see it being here is kind of crazy. Considering I did, what, 90% of the work? I mean, minus yesterday and today was all RP. You know, it was all RP digging. It was all, you know, no CTM, no blast mining, things like that, right? So I think I did pretty well. I think this season, hopefully the season wasn't a disappointment because I didn't finish it off in RP format.
There's just not enough time for anybody to do that.
Yeah.
Not have a real life besides the end.
Well, no, I mean, I could have pulled it off if I didn't. Oh, excuse me. I mean, I still could be going RP wise, but I think with the transition between multiplayer and everything like that, like I said from the beginning, was that it's eventually going to come to the point where we just want to see the project finished, right? And we have to get rid of the viewer challenge portion of the game of it. And that's exactly what's happened, right? We had to get rid of the viewer challenge portion of it because the viewer challenge was slowing me down. And is it more beneficial to see the save being completed or the viewer challenge? And everybody voted it was more beneficial to see the save be finished. How much, Spence? We actually were talking about that yesterday because I want to make sure that the next time we do something like this, that with multiplayer in my crew in mind, right? So with the crew in mind, it's very important to make sure that we're doing things that are progressing at a good rate and not burning ourselves out. Right, so I'm also transitioning from making sure that like I'm making content that was long and grueling and suffering because that's what people watched me for, to also making sure you guys can see these projects get completed, because what's the point of the project never getting completed because we get burnt out and then you guys never see the vision of what we wanted to do in the first place, right? So I think that multiplayer I'll be able to go through now and tweak, see what parameters make it more realistic versus getting a project done before you guys, the viewers, get burnt out, right? And then also we get burnt out because building like this is okay, and we will do this, and it doesn't mean that like, oh, you guys suck and you're not, oh, your content's diminished because you went into creative mode and built something crazy cool. It's like, why do I always have to do things like 100% or else it's shit? Why can't I play like a Minecraft player and just build creatively and build something epic and awesome with my crew and not have to worry about farming for 10,000 hours to do it, right? And then it doesn't pay off in the end. I get like 200 views and no one theoretically gives a shit other than a handful of people. So by the time I'm done with my project, it's already done and the hype is gone and it's burnt the F out. So we end up just screwing ourselves. And I don't think that's fair for the guys that come in to help, because we're already burnt out. We don't give a shit anymore by the time we're done. And it just fizzles out like a wet fart, you know? Like, I don't think that's the right way of doing it. So that's why what we're going to be doing is I'm doing a whole lot of different structuring as far as the channel, as far as the way the content's going to be coming out, our projects, and everything like that. It'll all be changed. Nice, Bear. It's all going to be changed. So that way we can get projects done a lot quicker. You guys can have better content. It's not just you guys just listening to me, you know? And right now we're just building. Everyone's just focused on getting the build done because, you know, it's menacing. It's a lot. A lot of stuff, man. These guys are killing it too. I mean, look at the progress we've made in 2 days. If we just focused on building. Imagine if we were doing this like 8 hours for like, or maybe if we did 4 hours a day for like a month, and we didn't have to do any digging and stuff, when we just free build the project that this would be. This would be this would be considered small.
All right, I'm stepping away for a minute. I've got a hand cramp.
Yeah, dude. Exactly right there. I got a hand cramp, bro. So I think we're placing thousands of blocks. Yesterday alone, we placed 30,000 blocks yesterday. Around 30K blocks, right? So, and once the dam is done and we get the water line in, that's just the beginning. We got to then fill this canyon going all the way out where it makes sense, and where it doesn't make sense, we got to nuke a trough and make it make sense, right? So we got to nuke a trail through, and we're not even still done with the top part up here. So we're just kind of working our way down here because this is what we want to see. This is the oh hell yeah factor, right?
What's the
what's up?
what's the biggest machine in the game? Can you spawn it in just to kind of put this stuff into perspective?
Wait, yeah, I could put a 2350 down. This one's. Or how? We'll just do a big truck. Let me teleport to the other truck. What did you guys do to this truck?
It's a
Dude.
dolphin.
I didn't know rock trucks had waners, dude. Look at that shit, dude. He's trying to penetrate. What is going on here?
It's a dolphin truck.
Dolphin truck? What happened to my other rock truck up top? What in the hell?
So it's in the storage box over there.
I'm gonna pop up here and. Oh, you teleported to the one that wasn't on dirt, is what it was. I think what it is.
Yeah, and it fell through the dam, so I put it in the box over there.
So what I'll do is, since there's still dirt right here, Bill. Figure out what you're doing here, brother. Oh, that's right. I'm on the. All right, so this is a normal rock truck, right? Comparison to the biggest haul truck. Should we put it down in the hole and then look down there? Like, I mean, just look at it from here. Holy shit, dude. Here's the big one up here. Plop this bad boy out there like that. You get fall hang time, man.
Now, if you pan out to where the drone was, can you still see the rock truck?
I'm still like jumping down. It takes me a long time to get from up there to all the way down here. Like, it actually does take a long time to run from one side of the reservoir. So like, that's the biggest, this is the biggest piece of equipment in the game. And on top of the main part of the dam, to place these 200K, this was, so that's 200,000 water blocks from this line back. It took us, what, a better part of a week?
Yeah, it's
Yeah, roughly.
About a week. But that was just one person at a time working on it. So these guys were helping me out place those water blocks because I was just busy training for my new position and stuff like that. So like I said, big giant, we get big giant hype for Grumpy and Twisted, man. These guys have been absolutely killing it, man. Like, that's when I decided to take the save to creative mode, because it's like, okay, it's not the viewer challenge anymore, right? So I know some people take that. When you guys are watching the content, you definitely want to see, okay, now he's doing it in creatively, right? So now it's more of a creative build. So that's the biggest haul truck. Right? That thing's massive in its own right, right?
It's tiny compared to the dam.
Yeah, it makes it look small. Like,
It's about the same size as Grumpy's intake pipes.
yeah, I know, right? Like, I'm gonna go, like, when you're all the way down here in the hole, right? It's insane. Yeah, I probably wouldn't have finished this save if I didn't go to creative mode. And the chances of me finishing it, even if it going creative mode without multiplayer, would have been very, very, very small. Just because the amount of testing and other things I got to do and other content that I want to do, it was kind of at the point. Yeah, look at it up there. It's like, hey, what's up, dude? I appreciate your patience. It's like it's way greater than mine. Love it either way. Yeah, I'm just trying to find a good mix for you guys. Just trying to find a good mix. I don't want to do what everybody else is doing, but eventually everybody does what everybody else. Everyone eventually is gonna. There's no other extra ideas, other than differentiating what you're building and why you're building it. Like, there's not much more you can really do as a content creator. So that's what I tell people. It doesn't matter if you think you're copying somebody or not. It doesn't matter, because eventually there's all gonna be the same anyways. Everyone's just gonna be building different things. Everyone's gonna have their own flair to it. Just because, like, look what happened when I built a dam, or when I built a road at the beginning. Everybody went out and built a road. Like, you saw Split in my video. Split, I'm building a road to my wash plant, to my new cut, and then, like, not even a day later, 40 YouTube videos, everybody's making a road, right?
Sir, the
What?
original plan was to create a road for the, like, 20,000-mile trip to the original mission to the game.
Yeah, true. I can't see the Discord in the description. It should be there. Or my mods can post it in the chat. For you guys, let's see here. I need to buy a pickaxe here. Yeah, that was so. I mean, it doesn't matter. That's what I was telling people. There's only so many ways to make content, right? There's no right or wrong. And if you take inspiration from something, I don't care if people build something like I built. I don't care. You know what I mean? Like, I don't care if somebody takes what I did and makes inspiration. That's flattering. Cool. Awesome. That's cool. Awesome. You know what I mean? Like, it's going to happen. The same thing. I might do something that somebody else might have done and I didn't even know they did it. So, why does it matter? You know what I mean? It's not like I don't think people, I mean, I'm going to say I don't think, because I know some people do. Some people actually do go out and look to rip off people's shit, right? It's what it is. There's no big deal. Like, you know what I mean? Like, people are going to do it regardless. But in this game, or these type of games, you can do whatever you want. You can build it differently. It's never going to look the same unless you purposely look at it every square inch and try to recreate it, right? Then even then, more power to you. You know what I would say if someone did that and someone recreated this, what I'm doing? I'd be like, dude, you're a beast, man. That's awesome. And hope you had fun doing it.
For real.
You know what I mean?
Crap.
Like that would be impressive. You copied something that I did that took me hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of hours and has a lot of precision to it. And cool. You know what I mean? Adobe's on it right now. He's got it. You know, so like, I think it's funny. I think it's funny, and I don't take any insult to it at all when people watch what I do and then do it on their stuff. I'm just glad I can inspire people to do anything in any form or fashion. Isn't that what a creator is? You know what I mean? So yeah, I hope that people are from the very beginning of this game, I just hope that people are learning and they're not getting frustrated with it and pissed off and quitting and uninstalling the game or raging out or any of those things, right? That's the main thing. That's the main thing for me that I try to make sure is, like, when I do the showcases, I generally show you how to use all the new stuff that came out, right? Okay, so pickaxe, hand tools, fast pickaxe, 10 minutes. No, it's been good. The game's been good. The community's been great. Everyone's been making really cool content as far as the best they can do to their ability, which is good. It's good to see people learning and growing and doing new things, including myself. We're having tons of new fans come in, even though we would all like this game and we'd all like Christian to have like 20,000 people playing the game. But I think for the amount of people that are playing the game, we're doing a good job at making sure the game looks good. And as a content creator, you should always be trying to make the game look good, because that's what's going to fund more new stuff, right? That's what's going to fund the new stuff, is people buying the game and people making content and people saying, oh, hey, picking it up and trying it, right? I just went to Discord. We'll catch yours in the chat. Is there an easier way to send pics, etc.? There's a screenshot. I think you can just drop them all into the screenshot folder. That's generally where we do the normal stuff.
Yeah, in the screenshots.
Yeah. Well, Christian did just say something about that the last time we did the bug hunt event. And he did say, which is something he's never said before, he did say that he did, how did he say that? Maybe I want to say it wrong. But he did say it's not out of the realm of possibility. That's what it is. Before, it was a hard no. But now, it's a maybe. But it's not being worked on right now. You know what I mean? So, but it's not a hard no. It's just that they got to get this version of the game like super polished out for years. Like it's going to take years for them to get this certifiable by PlayStation and Xbox. Right? It's going to take years.
See, originally multiplayer was a hard no, but here we are.
Yeah, and look how well it's working so far. Like, you know, I didn't think that it was going to be this far, I'll be honest. You've been playing Ships at Sea. It's really good. I waited because I wanted some more updates Ships at Sea. I'm going to continue to play it, but I had a lot of videos that I'd made beforehand because I got the game like 2 or 3 months early, and then they revoked it. Like they gave it to me again, and they revoked it for all the different builds, but the builds were so shitty from build to build that I had to just delete my videos, and then I just said F it and just live streamed it, you know, the day of early access, right? So, and it was I'm not done with it. It's just Out of War is more important to me than Ships at Sea or those type of games. So, and I enjoy playing this, and this as a multiplayer, something we've been waiting for. I mean, well optimized is a very loose tool, a very loose statement, I would say, in gaming in general. Right, so for me, the game doesn't run. Lately, this last year, the game hasn't ran bad at all, but I do have a higher MPC. It's so, but I could play a AAA game and go, that game is horribly optimized because it makes my computer run like shit. But it's just a new current gen game, so it's very subjective to what you have and stuff like that. So I would say the game, I'm not saying the game is perfect optimization wise, but it's definitely made a lot of strides in the last year. I would say, I mean, Grumpy could contest to that on, because he's a laptop user, right? How it plays for him more than I could, because I don't play on a laptop, right? So
It plays pretty good on a laptop. I mean, considering the GPUs, you know, a laptop GPU is not as good as a desktop GPU. It's just a fact of life.
yeah. I mean, a couple of these guys, I mean, I know Var said that his kind of started heating up a little bit more, but then again, that was fans. His fans, like he thought his computer was taking a shit, or because the game changed something.
His computer's been on the verge of dying for a while.
But it was just his fans needed to be cleaned out in his laptop. That he had no lagging issues after that, right? So, you know, it can be a lot of different various issues that's caused people issues with things. Oh, you're referring to Ships at Sea optimization. Yeah, that one, it's all over the place. I thought you were talking about Out of War, my bad. No, but yeah, that game is it runs better on DLSS for sure. I'm not sure why they chose to do it that way, but I think a lot of game devs, I'm not a fan of when you move your camera like this, everything pixelates and like looks like everything's like downscaled massively or stupid, right? So Ships at Sea and a lot of these newer games are starting to do that, and I'm not a fan of it. I think that you should just scale your games better and not be using some gimmick from these video card companies to try to get better performance out of something.
For ships at sea, my biggest qualm with it is if you do the longer trips, like the 5 to what is it, like 17 nautical mile trips, your smaller boats turn to a submarine in the rough seas.
Yeah. What's my PC specs? I'm running a 13900K i7 or i9 U, 128 gigs of DDR5 memory, and a 2080 Ti. Keep it on the short end. Only reason why I have that much memory is because I use a lot of programs like Adobe After Effects, and I have a lot of programs open up at one time that use a lot of memory. But for gaming, you really only need 32. I would super recommend 32. I stream off the same PC that I play on. Right, so all of my streaming to Twitch and to YouTube. And I stream in 1440p on YouTube. And I push around 35,000 bit rate between both platforms. So I can do all that on one computer. And play a game like this. You know what I mean? Like, Drug Dealer Simulator that I was playing the other day was actually giving me some massive issues. Right, but Out of War's been relatively good. I don't know about Ships at Sea being streamed to both, because that thing runs unnecessarily amount of GPU. Get this keep going. I wasn't a fan of some of these fishing games because I was just looking at them wrong way, and I didn't like them fishing mechanics. They're just very gimmicky, and I don't know. I needed more oomph in there. I have a hard time with my relaxation of a video game just be sailing. I mean, it's okay and all, but you know, it gives me it depends on the day. Some days I just want to sit and read chat and every message. Other days, like today and yesterday, it's a little harder for me to read chat because I'm so focused on placing things precisely, right? So you'll see days like that where I'm just like, today is just literally I'm gonna play a game where I can just read chat all day and just hang out. You know what I mean? For days like this, might be a little bit more of a technical, so it's a little harder to read chat. It's like when you're playing first-person shooter, something like that. You can't really be sitting there staring at your chat all day long. Could be a little bit low for some serious Minecraft. I mean, it really depends on what you're doing, right? It depends on what you're doing. How much you need. But most average PC users only, especially just gamers jumping into gaming, 32 is more than enough. No! Fell into the hole. For me to go this way. Yeah, played some World of Warships. Good old WoWs. Yeah, I think the best thing to do would be just to get the water all in, and then we'll figure out the angles of everything else. You know what I mean? Look good. Beautiful. I know a couple people have been wanting me to play some World of Warships here, so maybe, depending on the stream schedule here, we'll see what goes on with throwing a couple of those type of games in. See how it goes. Dude, you're getting closer, bro. Getting there. It's a getting there. I do think we do need to straighten these walls out with the nukes, though. I think it would need to come down a couple more with the nukes and flatten, because this dish looks kind of weird. But we'll see. That's for another time.
Yeah.
Is that dam the same height as the other one in the front? It looks like it's almost freaking right on the money on that almost. It was pretty close.
I think this one's higher.
You think this one's higher than the first one?
Yeah, I think so. Look at the side wall over there.
Oh, true. Damn.
Even though that comes down some, I still think it's higher. Yeah, I got a drink. I'll be back in a minute.
Yeah, we're gonna have to see how this one's straight here on this side. This line here is straight-ish. We need to do the same thing here. I just think it looks a little fucking weird. I think it looks a little weird. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to run a line this way and do the same thing. I'm going to count 16 off of this right here. 16 off and then straight. And I think straightening this will make it look a lot better. This weird curve over here is kind of odd. You know what I mean? So I think we need to go, I think I needed to go straight like I did with this one. I think it'll just flow better. It'll look better.
May make it a little bit harder to tie in the ravine at the end, but nothing that can't be worked out.
Yeah, nothing that can't be worked out. I think it'll just it'll look like it's meant to be. Having one side at an angle like that is kind of odd. But now we have these straight markers in, I can do the marker on the other side and just go over X amount and then straight back, right? And then just blast them out again. It'll widen it out a little bit in the front part, but I think it'll transition better into the ravine. Sexy, man. Yeah. Then I go off this top one, go straight over. That's what she said.
This is what you wish, he said.
Damn. Wife just comes in there and snipes your ball sack out from under. You know what I mean? I'm trying to visually look at it and see what needs to be done. You know what I mean? I think straightening these walls out like this other wall we just put in today, this blast, like doing the same thing on the other side. Look good. I think that'll look nice. Because right now it just doesn't look right. Well, let me see here. Let it slope down in naturally, fall off. Water line will look better. Bottom. Be more square like it should be. I think it'll interface better with the canyon. Gosh, though, look at the amount. Dude.
I think it'll look
Damn.
all right the way it is, honestly. But
I'm just not a
get the
fan.
side buildings in. I think
thi-
it'll look all right.
It's just weird. It's just weird though having the water line at an angle like that off the mountain on that side. The other side that we cut in today just looks so much better. Being symmetrical to the dam is what it is. Like visually when I'm looking at it. It just looks a lot better. It's not like we're gonna be blasting out that much.
Oh, I got a fatal error.
Oh no. Fatal there too, Grubby?
Yeah.
I just think it looks better symmetrically on the side. It looks weird having that gap. Or that indent right there. Once we get the water blocks all placed out in the front of the dam done, then we'll kind of make a decision. Because I mean, it doesn't have to be, but I just think it would look better. 121 sticks, or 112 sticks at RDX. Yeah, it's a little much. I'm gonna drop a save real quick. You guys just fatal aired out, so. Save. It wouldn't be too bad. It was not too much to nuke it out, and it's not going to add that many more water blocks, but it's going to square off the platforms at the bottom, and it's going to look more accurate to most dams in real life. We square it off on both sides.
Well, I don't know. I have to look at some damn pictures because I'm thinking I've seen pictures where they narrow down their
The canyon.
spillways.
Well, Hoover Dam is like a different story because that was built in a canyon, like deep canyon, right? So,
Yeah.
but look, if you look at most dams when they're built, they're just mainly just squared off to the land, right? They have a squared out outshoot. Let's look at some dam pictures. Tablet here. Charged.
You want reload back in, or are we DADSing, or?
I mean, we probably should move over to DDS here. If Dopey wants to play, or
I'm so bored.
so bored. Because you're over there playing Farm Sim by yourself. What do you expect?
Bored about what game I was playing. Wait for you dirt nerds to be done.
Waiting for you dirt nerds. Yeah. I need to use the restroom anyway. I'll be right back. You're up, chat. You were playing FS and watching us. Nice. Okay, 1 second here, guys. Damn it. Yeah, man, it's good to be getting this done. I am super excited, honestly. It's crazy to see this getting in. Do some more research tonight about the look of it and how it's laid in there. Knight, it's not your graphics card or your computer having a problem. It's actually the game, dude. When you spawn so many entities in the world, it's actually the engine lagging, not your computer. So anything more than 30, it doesn't matter how you could have a 4090, you could have the best CPU, you could have the most amount of RAM, you're still gonna lag just like someone that has a Walmart Dell potato. It doesn't matter. There's no difference. Yeah, everybody thinks it's like a performance issue with the game. No, it's literally the way the old stuff is with the RDX. It causes massive amounts of lag when blasting, and it's just the engine itself taking a hit. Yeah, I would recommend doing 30 at a time. 30 RDX at a time is the best turnaround for speed to for speed as well as them decaying faster. The more you have, the longer it takes to decay, and it causes issues like popcorning and things like that. So 30 was the right amount. Just put a mediocre game, expect modders like etc. Yep, the new farm sim should have been an update in a DLC. Nice. Yeah, they're we all know that farm sim is money gougers. We all know that. Everybody knows that farm sim is here to gouge us for every penny that we have. I mean, it's never going to change. The fanboys are okay with it. All the content creators are okay with it because it gets some views. So it's always going to be here and it's never going to change. So we just have to deal with it. If you want to play a farming game, there's nothing else better. So it is what it is. How about one more time here, guys? Okay, so damn, you guys only hit the like button 48 times today. You guys suck. Just saying. Good day with you guys. Twitch and stay. Yeah. Yeah, I know, right? Yeah, they updated the engine apparently, which is like, oh well. it is. I'm gonna come into it being optimist. I didn't pay for it. Cousin Bear got it for me and Dopey and bought the 1 year pass. But you know what I mean? I wasn't planning on playing it because I just knew it was probably just gonna be the same old, just bamboozle the shit out of us. So it is what it is. I have no hope for it at all, though. I don't. They completely screwed everybody on 19, and then going to 20, same thing. Or sorry, 22, and I don't have any hope for them when it comes to doing anything crazy with the game engine itself, other than doing a little bit of a textural upgrade, possibly here and there, but it's very limited on what it can do anyway. So I hope I'm proven wrong, but I'm not holding any hopes for the game to be outstanding more than it already, whatever it is now. I'm not, you know, because they've already showed us a proven track record of them not being able to do that. Okay, so I could do something before, but then I didn't, so that was stupid of me. Sorry for the delay here, guys. It's got GPS now, huh? They took the GPS mod and built it in. Lo and behold, what do you know? Let's take a look here. So let's go ahead. You don't actually have to drive anymore. Yeah, nice. So it's literally just a sim. Sleeping simulator. Yes. Dopey. I'll make the workers do what I want. Sorry, I'm just trying to do something here, guys. Transition over here. The big creators like, oh my gosh, finally. Yeah. I don't know, man. I feel like using the GPS for me just makes me want to fall asleep. Go ahead and edit the stream customizations here. Correct. Yeah. Okay. What I'm going to do, I'll throw you guys on a coming soon here screen. And it's going to switch over to a new stream. I want to separate the VODs from what we did today on my Out of War streams and stuff like that. So if it doesn't send you over to the new stream, just you'll see the new stream pop up on the channel. Right. So, but on Twitch, you'll just be the same VOD. I just got to change the name and stuff like that. So take a little bit of a time to switch on over. We're going to play. So we're going to come and play. We're going to go play a Drug Dealer Simulator 2. We want to progress more of the story. So you'll probably see a stream that just popped up there already now. So, but we're going to go ahead and end this one. I'm just going to throw it on the starting screen. Like I said, so you'll see that switch over. Then I'm going to switch over to the new game. So we'll catch you guys over there. Thank you guys very much for coming and watching Out of War. If you guys could do me a solid favor, just go over and smash the like on the other one too. And, you know, help a homie out. You know what I mean? Help a homie out. See what's going on. Thank you to Bag of Hammers and you guys that membered up and stuff like that, dropping the VIPs today. Thank you guys very, very much for hunting those grays out today. Helps. Every little bit helps out. And a little less stress in life. So appreciate you guys that are been supporting the channel and crushing it out, dudes. So we're going to switch you guys over to that game here. And we'll see you guys here in a second. That's the wrong one.